Those nervy tense days again. Ravi Shastri thought it was a 50-50 chance this morning chasing 245. What did you think?
Indeed it was. I thought England did really well to give us that target. They batted really well in the third innings. Seeing how the pitch was and how the ball was spinning, I think they applied themselves really well and got to a total that was challenging for us. And we thought we were in with a 50-50 chance last night, but we didn't get the start that we wanted. I would have to say England were relentless with the ball. They applied pressure throughout and they got the results that they wanted. So the credit has to go more to them. I don't think we made too many mistakes today. I think they bowled really well and applied too much pressure on the batsmen to get the result that they desired. So all in all, it was a challenging day, and we put our best foot forward, but just not good enough.
You were out there for a lengthy period of time with Ajinkya Rahane, the only three-figure partnership of the match. You put on 101 together. Because of the difficulties you mentioned, was there always that nagging fear in your mind that if one wicket fell, then a cluster might come?
No, we never thought like that. I mean, the mindset was just to focus on one ball at a time, and I think me and Jinx did really well to string in that partnership. But if you don't have a partnership before and after that, it becomes really difficult when you're chasing 250 odd. That's what we felt afterwards as well. Usually with a big partnership, you're always in with a chase, but because they had early inroads and they couldn't let us get off to a good start, we were always under the pump. We knew that they were putting pressure on us non-stop and a couple of wickets, and they will capitalize on that. So as I said, credit has to go to them. We felt the passion of 11 players on the field wanting to win a test match for their country. And that's what you want to see from every team. And we, as I said, me and Jinx had the similar passion as well, and it was getting really competitive, and we enjoyed that partnership out there. And it was tough for England that phase as well, but they pulled it back. That's the beauty of Test cricket.
Do you look back with some regret at opportunities you might have had? I mean, England were 86 for 6 in the first innings and then recovered.
Yeah, look, I mean, there's a lot of what-ifs that you can think of. A couple of calls that could have gone our way, we would have been in a different situation. I thought about my dismissal as well in the first inning. Had I carried on for a bit longer, we would have gotten to maybe a larger lead. But not to take away anything from Pujara, I think it was outstanding in the first inning to get us to a lead of 30 odd. So there are many factors that you can think of. But I don't think there are many negatives for us in this game. I think England played much better than us, and they deserve to win. All we need to do is just focus on the positives and take a lot of heart out of this game and take it to the last test match.
It's been a terrific series. A very tough one for the top order players of both sides. Do you think England's strength in depth around that 6, 7, 8, the runs that they've gathered in that lower middle order, has been a significant difference in the series?
I think it's quite handy to have guys who can really strike the ball well in those positions, because you literally have nothing to lose. And once you get a partnership going, it can get frustrating for the opposition. Every team feels like that, when the lower order gets runs. You don't like seeing that, but they have guys who are fearless down the order. They back their skills. And as I said, they were braver in tough situations than us. They were more confident about what they wanted to do in tougher situations, and that's why they won this test match. And obviously those contributions from the lower order have been significant as far as this test goes, and the one in Birmingham as well. So I would like to congratulate Sam Curran. He's been really a nice find for England, and is doing really well for them.
Yes, it was a fitting end in some ways. The series is done now. We've still got one more test match to go at the Oval. We can expect your team to play with pride and bounce back there.
100%. I mean, apart from Lords, I don't think we have been, outplayed in any game. It's been competitive. Joe was just saying it might not look like it, but it's been a very competitive series. And I agree with him. It's been enjoyable to play. Both teams have been going at each other with good quality. It's been fun for people to watch as well. And we definitely will not throw in the towel in the last game. We'll come out with the same intensity.
It's good to hear. Thanks for your time.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the winning captain, England's Joe Root.
Huge smile, Joe. And Virat mentioned Sam Curran there. That was a very fitting end in some ways. He's had a significant role to play.
He has, not just in this game, but throughout the series. For a young guy to have such an influence on, for 3 games that he's been involved in, it's been outstanding. So very exciting for him and for the team as well.
The days that you kind of live for as a captain, but they're nervy old days as well, putting a few years on you.
Yeah, they're much more enjoyable now than when they're actually going on, but credit to the group, they were outstanding throughout, from being really up against it in that first morning just the strength of character has always been a massive strength of this team. But then the skill level to back it up has been phenomenal, and couldn't be more proud of the group.
Were you always confident, even during that partnership between Rahane and Kohli, 101 partnership, were you confident that if you stayed patient, the rewards would come?
Absolutely. I think for the seamers, it was just about hitting the surface as hard as possible, knowing that there was a ball in there, and for the spinners just to be as aggressive as possible. We could be quite defensive with the fields, keep the catches in, and just trust that there would be one ball in there that would turn the game around. And I think more than anything was just trying to keep the guys calm, which, you know, it wasn't too difficult as captain. I thought the way that we went about it as a team and the way we trusted our process and how we wanted to approach the day's play was exceptional. And if we can harness that and take that forward, then, you know, that's going to stand us in really good stead moving on.
There's a young man waiting there, Moeen Ali, who's about to accept the Man of the Match award. A dream return for him. Very different watching him bowl here today to how it was at the end of the winter. It's amazing what a bit of confidence can do.
Yeah, and what a bit of time away from this environment can do as well. I've spoken with Mo about that, and you know, having a bit of a different look at things, going to the IPL experience in a different side of cricket, and coming back and performing extremely well for Worcester must give you a huge amount of confidence. And, you know, I think today was probably the best I've ever seen him bowl in an England shirt, and, you know, that's such a testament to how he's gone about things, how he's come back, his strength of character. And again, that strength in depth that we've got as a squad now, and we're building all the time, which really excites me.
Keeping him on his toes, shunting him up and down the order.
Yeah, well, you know, it's when you're in the form that he's in, it's a nice luxury to have. So, you know, the fact that we do bat so deep, we've got so much talent within that middle order, has been a huge strength for us this series, and you know, it's great to see so many guys contributing.
You can relax and enjoy your cricket at the Oval now. Congratulations today.
Yes, thank you very much.
We now come to the Specsavers Player of the Match, who today will receive a Specsavers medal in a good old-fashioned test match, which took patience. There were some key performances. Cheteshwar Pujara's 132 in the first innings. Mohammad Shami taking 6 wickets in the game. Sam Curran with 78 and 46. But for 9 wickets, for 89 and a valuable 40, the Specsavers Player of the Match, Moeen Ali.
You're supposed to wait for him to call you up now. You're so eager to get your hands on the Man of the Match award. An absolutely dream return to the team for you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Obviously great to be back. I have missed Test cricket a lot, and I kind of needed a bit of a break as well, and it's great to come back and contribute to a winning game.
And when you say you needed a break, is that just because you'd got to a stage at the end of the winter where confidence was low with bat and ball and you just needed time away, or is it to appreciate Test cricket again?
I think to appreciate everything in general. I think just to go away. Sometimes I've played so much in the last few years that I just felt it's not a bad thing to go back to county cricket and play a bit of IPL and stuff like that, and to really enjoy my cricket again. And when I was watching the guys at home, I really missed it, and I thought I really need to get back into that side.
You came in confident, double 100 for your county, wickets as well up at Scarborough, and the expectation on you today as a spinner bowling on a wearing pitch. That's not necessarily the easiest thing. You seem to cope with that expectation excellently.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I've been playing in England for a while now, and I kind of back myself a bit more. Got a lot of confidence from bowling county cricket and sort of clearing my mind and keeping things simple. Did a lot of hard work with Saki, and it's paid off. You know, I feel like I'm getting better as a spinner every day, and something that I need to keep improving on.
And when did you find out you'd be batting at number 3 in the second innings?
I think that when they were about 8 down, but you know, it was Ruti asked me if I fancied it, if I had a choice where I want to bat, and I said 3. You know, it's something about Worcester, and it's an opportunity I had to go and score some runs. Obviously, it didn't work, but you know, it was good for everybody else, and I did enjoy it, the 15 balls I faced.
And do you see that as a long-term possibility in the England side, you at number 3?
We'll see. I mean, something, obviously, if I do bat there again, I'll have to score runs and I feel like I need to tighten up a little bit as well. So we'll see. I mean, it's something I'm not really thinking too much about.
Great return to the team for you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
who's bowled with the new ball here.
Right, so there you are then, England winning by 60 runs. Effectively, one innings cancelled each other out, didn't it? India's 273 in the second innings, in their first innings, England's second innings of 271, but England got 246. Remember, they were 86 for 6 at one point, recovered to 246, and that was the difference between the two sides, England eventually winning by 60 runs. India only managed 184. Just a simple off-break bowler, isn't it? And sometimes that's good enough. The surface was his friend today.
Well, I think you underestimate them.
Yes.
When you think of them as a simple off spinner or somebody who's not a threat, and then they pick wickets. Yes, you can say that these were perhaps more lower order batsmen than the top order, but the top order had been winkled out with the seamers.
Yes.
So when he got the ball in his hand, he had to do a job, and he did it. He did it brilliantly. 5 wickets in the first and 4 wickets in the second. 9 wickets in the match, which tells you how well he's bowled. And it's not the first time he's done India. Last time India was here in 2014,
19, I think.
He got 6 wickets here as well in the second innings, and he got, you're right, I think 19 or 20 wickets.
Yes.
So you underestimate anybody at the test level at your own peril.
I think the days are gone when India can underestimate opposition finger spinners. I think there was a time when India were genuinely good players of spin bowling, but now there's a lot of finger spinners taking wickets against India. These are his 4th best figures, 5 for 63. He also got 4 for 71 in the second innings. But in recent times, and we're not only talking Graham Swan and Monty Panesar in Mumbai, but thereafter, in the last few years, there's been Steve O'Keefe who's taken wickets. Yes.